up, everybody? Today we're going to be finishing up this rack, get it all welded, painted, mounted to the car. My buddy Zach Tack is on his way down here to help finish this thing up. Alright, so Zach made it down here, and we decided that we're pretty much just going to scrap this thing right here. And what we're going to do now is we're going to make a hoop around this whole thing right here. So we've got a couple of bins here, we got a couple of bins out back. So we're going to go ahead and start measuring everything out and getting all this stuff cut down and see what we can make.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got all the pieces cut out. Starting to load up at the front bar here. Looking pretty good. That all cleaned up. Alright, there's our first piece, all welded together. Yeah, that'll be a lot better. And it'll be out this way just a couple inches, all the way out, back around the back. Alright, so we'll go back and get our other two bins and make another one of these, and then some straight bars to connect it, and we'll have a hoop all the way around the roof of the car.
Alright, making some progress here. This is the next piece we're going to be cutting up to get our rear section or front section, whichever we decide to use it for. But needless to say, we're going to get our other hoop. We've got our marks here, right there. Jake's setting it up, getting ready to cut some pieces.
Alright, got my other piece in here with my straights that are going to run down the doors. We're going to chop our corner off here so we can match this. And we're starting to move a little bit quicker now, so I'm going to go and set up a time lapse. Using a piece of angle iron here as like a kind of makeshift jig, but the angle's a little warped and the table's not exactly flat either, so but it gets it closer than just trying to weld it on the ground.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So we'll get this tacked together and then we'll have our front and our back. Now let's see how it looks. And set that piece up there. Should come right to the outside, right? So we just got to fill this gap right here and then figure out how to mount it.
Yeah.
So we'll get our pieces cut out of this and then we'll have the whole halo done. So we tried to kind of mock it up a little bit. Just put some 2x4s up here because we're going to have a little bit of overhang. So they're just trying to slide down the windshield here. But we just kind of got it set up roughly. And we're going to pull our measurements here and see where we're at. Tack it together and hopefully it'll be pretty straight. Alright, got our straight pieces cut out of here. See, we're starting to run out of metal. But we'll get these edges grinded down. Grinded down or ground down?
Ground.
Get these edges ground down. Alright, got our little floor jig set up here. Got all that ready to weld. Get all this put together. Grind down this side. Making progress. all fit together. Next thing I'll do is we'll figure out how to mount it on here. Probably just gonna use some more of the tubing, notch it, weld it in here, and then just tack it to the roof. And then chop these down. We're gonna notch these, and then the notch will go in right here, and then it'll be welded to the roof. So go ahead and get these notched out, and then we'll figure out the next step, I guess.
Yep.
I got all my notches cut in these, just rough cut with the grinder. And then Zach's got paint ground off that way. So we'll just do the same thing right here for the other three and get it all welded up here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and tack this first one on.
Hi. This is wonderful on glass.
Now you got high, low, 1 and 2. Put this on so we quit getting the welding slack on the window, but
A little late.
we tested my welds from last video and they all broke off, so it's a good thing we didn't use this. But I figured go ahead and show y'all what it would have been as a bottle rocket launcher.
Yeah. I'll use the other end, that 1 inch stuff of dirt.
Yeah, come out here, Dallas.
God dang. Oh, that was a good one, dude.
Alright, well we'll keep working on this thing. It's already stuck on there.
Oh, yeah. It's gonna be, once it's there.
It's there.
It's there. It's gonna support some weight.
Alright, it's the next day. Obviously we didn't finish last night, but went ahead and got everything prepped and ready to be welded. I know that gap looks really far off, but this side is actually kicked up a little bit, and this will pull down into there. Alright, sounds like Zach just pulled in. What up? From here it's all just welding it all together. So, as you can see in that last time lapse, we went through and got everything welded up. We're gonna tape it up and paint that rack black. Honestly, I don't really remember where we left off, but we got everything taped and got the plastic on there, so we're ready to paint it. So I'm gonna set a time lapse up. We finally got this thing done, mounted up and painted, ready to go. We we never made it around to making it like a bottom for it or anything, but we can always go back and add that later, because I think I'm going to add some lights and stuff on there. But the basic rack mounted to the car and all that's done. I think it looks pretty good. I like it. Still wet in a couple places, but probably should come back with some white paint where we grinded.
Yeah.
I'll have to do that some other time. Big shout out to Zach over here.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm sure y'all will see more of him.
Oh yeah, hopefully. And if it wasn't for a handrail, it'd look a lot better. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Definitely figure out more stuff to build.
Yeah.
But that's gonna be all for this one. Just getting the roof rack all shaped in and attached to the car and everything, painted up. So thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you next week for another one.